You see that?
Of course I did. I was the one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you, I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got a showdown in the AFC West. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, next on EA Sports.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gunn, and we welcome you to week one of a new NFL season. And, partner, no waiting around for either of these teams. We are jumping right into the season with an AFC West rivalry game between the Chargers and the Raiders.
And so much attention on the AFC West as we head into this season. Both of these teams fought their way to winning records last year, and the division was tough then. Very similar teams. Remember, Las Vegas snuck into the playoffs at 10-7. Los Angeles just left out at 9-8, and they had that winner-take-all game.
The new-look Raiders offense ready to go here in 2022, and it will not, of course, be Derek Carr at quarterback. He moves on after 8 seasons, and in is this man, the 5-year NFL veteran.
And in my mind, this is going to be a hard transition because you're going from having a quarterback who's been there for a while, kind of ingrained in what's happening, to now making a hard pivot and going in a different direction. There's a lot on the line, and there's going to be a lot on this man's shoulders, especially here in this getting-to-know-you period.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Madden complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. But that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
On 1st down, Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now on 1st down, Drake again. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moment. 2 of his 8 wins.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, past the 20, and he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in being a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Madden. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a run up the middle with Drake. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The play fake. Madden. And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
It's caught here by Adams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. On first down, Madden, catch made, it's Moreau. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On second down, it's Drake. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden. The left side throw complete to Adams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Madden. Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter. We all know the effort he put into all of this, the patience he had waiting around for his spot. Now he's taking that opportunity, throwing his first touchdown pass of the season, and he hopes that's the first of many, many more.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Caught out right by Renfrow. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's had a side. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Madden. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And this goes out wide for Drake. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Madden. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Man open, here is Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason and said to him, this is your time, this is your chance, and many more throws like that, and they'll all be walking around with big grins for the rest of the season.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. 7th play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the field goals. Now they're dealing with a little bit. On 1st and 10, Madden. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Some good games around the league here early in Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. They go play action here on 1st down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
To throw on second down. Madden, Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. White is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Back to throw. Madden. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Madden. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on...
Well, this was not just the regular season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So, for the Chargers, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal.